guys, today we're going to be working on part 2 of our Great Wave Study, and so we're going to be using cool colors for the water. We're not doing the sky, so hold off on that, please. If you're at home, don't color that in. You have the choice of doing marker painting or using crayons, so gather your paper from last week and your art supplies that you're planning to use, and let's get started. I have my Great Wave picture here from last time, and what we're going to do today is we're going to start adding color, and there's two ways that you can do that. The first way I'm going to show you is the marker painting way. So I'm only going to be working on the water portion of my picture today, but and if you're at home, I want you to stick to just the water as well. If you don't have markers and you're at home, I will be showing you after I get this done how to do crayons. So if you're doing markers with me, you're going to take your cool colors, which are blue, green, and purple or violet, and you're going to use those to decorate just the water. And so you're going to do some doodles inside where you have the water. I'm using my blue right now, but you could start with green or purple. And when I say doodle, I don't want you to get worried if you're doing a different design. I'm just using a line, kind of a wavy, wiggly line, to fill in my blue space. So doodling, whatever you start with with this one color, what I want you to do is make the same doodle through that whole wave, through that whole section. You don't want to switch suddenly and start doing something else halfway through. So make sure you're doing a design that you can easily repeat over and over. So I'm just using a curvy line. You could have done zigzag, crisscross lines. You can even do shapes, do little triangles. Going to continue making designs in just the water. When I get that finished, I will show you what it looks like. So I have the water all finished with designs that I've doodled. Remember, doodling is just made by using lines or small shapes. It's not pictures of any particular thing. So I've done purple in this area, blue in another area, green in this area, and then down at the bottom, since I just used green and blue. You could also use blue and purple together. Be careful of this color combination, purple and green. In fact, I'm going to do this one on purpose on my Mount Fuji. I'm going to just put some polka dots. You could do a different design, of course. I'm going to put some green on here. Let's go a little quicker. The thing about green and purple, if they mix together, they're probably going to make kind of a grayish sort of color. If you want to do your boat today with one of the cool colors, go ahead and do that. I'm leaving this part of the water white. Now, once you have all your designs done, we can do the boat next week if you want, or if you wanted a cool color, certainly go ahead and use that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of water. My water's a little dirty because I've been already painting, and a paintbrush. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to carefully touch inside, and notice I'm using the tip of my brush, going around the outside, and I'm letting it touch my marker. And as that happens, you're going to notice that the marker smears, and I'm just going over it one time. I'm going slowly and carefully, just wetting that down. I'm trying not to leave a lot of puddles. Just paint over it one time. If your brush is getting dry, you'll start to hear a scratchy sound and it will stop painting for you as nice. All right, so I did that little section. Now I'm going to continue to paint right next to my black line. Just do a little bit at a time. And then I fill that in. All right, so I'm going to go fast forward mode here so that you can see it painting really fast and this video doesn't get too long. So keep watching. All right, and one more section to go here. All right, once your water and your cool colors have been wetted down with the water, you want to find a place for this to dry. Don't add any cool colors to the sky, because next week I'm going to show you how to put the warm colors up there in a different way. Now, like I said, if you were doing this at home and you don't have the markers, or you don't have a paintbrush or water or something, you can use crayon. You will just need to pick out some cool colors. So some blues, some purples, greens, really any green, blue, or purple would be fine with me. So find a bunch of blue and green crayons that you can use, and purple. And once you've got a bunch collected, then I want you to start off just like I was doing before. So I might do some lines. This time I'm pushing firmly with my crayon, doing some doodles. Nice and neat. Remember, they should stay the same all the way across. And when you get to the part where your boat is, don't draw in there. Don't doodle in there, I should say. The nice thing about crayons is that you probably have a few more colors to choose from than you do with the markers. So you can get lots of different colors. Let me do circles. Looks like bubbles. Okay, so I have the water all doodled, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a crayon and I'm going to color. Now you can use a matching color to color it in, or you can use a contrasting color. I might use the green in this area. This time, don't push as hard as you did with when you were doodling. Make sure that you're coloring neatly and not scribbling. Fill in all the places. Sometimes if you have the side of a crayon, you can lay it down on its side and color a little bit faster if you've peeled off all the paper on your crayon. Oops. And I need to do this little sliver here. You could also mix colors like I did on my other paper, so I'm going to try it. I'm going to try purple. So you can mix colors with crayon. Let's try a little green on there. Oh yeah, it does make a gray. Maybe try a little of this green too. Maybe you want to go back over it with the purple. Really does look gray. Grayish purple right now. You can color your boat in as well, but like I said, save the sky for next week. I'll show you some things that you can do for that. If you're at home, please take a picture of this and put it on Seesaw first so that I can see your progress and see how it's going. And then also save this paper for next time. You don't have to worry about Art Sonia today because this is not a finished picture. All right, I can't wait to see what you've made, and I hope you've had fun doing this. Stay creative, everybody. Bye.